flimsy, and that arguments that he had made before in the past where he was defending Lolly was something that he doesn't stand by anymore, and we all thought that he was just too ignorant on the topic and that we had got him to shift his viewpoint on it.
I can fix him, says the woman who is worse.
It's pretty ironic how Colin calls someone else ignorant while labeling someone a pedo over fictional content, and even in the beginning of his video he lumps in CSEM, CSA, and lolicon all together in one package.
So before I start this video, I want to say that if you are too uncomfortable with consuming anything related to SA, CP, lolicon, or just overall degenerate behavior, then click off this video. But for
the end.
Comic Legend, someone who's frequently on my streams, is the one who made this video.
No. Wait.
And he also talks more in detail in his video about Arachnid youth. But I never saw Arachnid necessarily as a friend, but just as someone who I was friendly to because he is a mutual friend of people that I interact with very frequently. And after the extremely degenerate behavior and defensive lolly started popping back up a little bit ago and started getting worse, we all started pressing Arachnid on the matter. And that's what brought us to cutting him off completely. And it brings us to this video and the videos posted by Comic Legend and SK. And if you would like to be educated on the topic of lolicon, this video from a YouTuber named Ween,
Well, he cites a video from someone called Ween. Now, I might check out the video, but considering Colin's an anti, I can already see 5 to 10 fallacies popping up in it. Anyway, to learn more about lolicon, here's a video from a debate called the I Hypocrite versus IVAD debate. It's a podcast from the Moderate Day debates. It'll be on screen
in the description below, and it dives into pretty much everything you need to know about what it is. As you will notice a pattern. Make me do this. You're fighting so you can watch your YouTube channel die? Think, Arachnid, think!
Is your idiot brain getting fucked by stupid?
As you guys know, I'm a self-admitted degenerate, and I've not shied away from showing that in my content.
Well, we're already opening the video with that, so... Okay.
But due to my own personal issues, that degeneracy had taken front and center to the point where I thought it was a good idea to argue about cartoon porn to these people because, hey, I got the facts. You can't argue with facts given by a literal professional. Yeah, it turns out I was wrong about that. On Twitter, you can actually argue with the facts and somehow win because the facts don't agree with your feelings.
Well, I can agree the random Twitter brain that will use feelings over facts and not be very logical. That's not what this is. Because your arguments and the quote-unquote studies you got from professionals are completely illogical, and we'll get into that later.
The arguments are illogical. Okay, let's break this down and use logical arguments. Fictional characters aren't real. They don't exist. Anything done to them isn't real. They have no awareness, and again, they don't exist. They're objects. If Colin's logic is correct, then he's redistributed material that contains sexual abuse of children. The fact he reposts it, I'll put my tweet on the screen right now. Censored CSEM would be CSEM, meaning the person exposing would have committed both a crime legally and morally. So either it's CSEM and both have distributed it and downloaded it, or B, the exposer is a moron. So which will it be? Option A or option B?
Hey, moron! Fucking moron!
And it's also pretty bullshit that SK used gay people as a shield and why he shouldn't listen to professionals, because once upon a time they classified being gay as mentally ill. Okay, buddy, if that's going to be your go-to defense, allow me to be the one to tell you that that's a very slimy and underhanded way to downplay people who were victimized for 20 years that classification was put in place. Also, let me be the bearer of bad news. That had nothing to do with our discussion.
No, what SK was actually trying to communicate to your stupid ass was that people have tried to use these studies in the past before for malicious intent, and those studies have been proven wrong nowadays.
The malicious intent then was to villainize a group of people for having a sexual preference, which both through logical reasons and scientific evidence shows to not be harmful. And you're saying now the malicious intent is to show a group of people's preferences is proven to not be harmful. Okay, is this the logic I'm meant to get? Because I could just go reset the clock and show how many antis are found to have harmed children while using moral outrage and what is just a weird fetish.
The purpose in him bringing that up was using concept for comparison. That wasn't his go-to defense, he was just outlining a concept.
That's the issue. And then you're, oh, study. Here's a study here that's super muddied in the water.
Are you going to ignore what an actual psychologist is saying? They are clearly saying what
okay. Then we have him saying this next.
Could say that a spoon is a fork. I don't give a shit if they say that. They're still wrong. There's scientists in the past who have tried to say that being gay is mentally ill. Guess what? That's fucking wrong.
This is a false equivalence. could have said a psychologist could say drinking is a good coping mechanism, and I'd still say they're wrong. This would be a better hypothetical, as doctors have said smoking or drinking in the past is good, and people have used an appeal to authority without using critical thinking and logic to reason. Though, considering Colin posted content he deemed CP, it seems he didn't engage in any critical thinking either. Honestly, this becomes 100 times easier thanks to Colin posting that, thanks to him being a fucking retard. But I digress. Where I'm getting ahead of myself. We're only like 3 minutes in about. Yeah.